Here's 17. We have a whole bunch of things here with a lot of negative exponents and negative exponent on the outside. So let's deal with inside here first. I'm going to simply take it and let's do it right here. I'm going to go ahead, a to the negative 2, that means he comes down below. B to the second, that means he stays where he is. A down here stays in the bottom. B to the negative 4th, meaning, hey, you got to move me up top. So B to the 4th up top. C stays where he is. And this whole thing is to the negative 2 power. Well, let's clean up what we have. Does anybody cross out? No, but I can put these together. So I have B to the second, B to the 4th. That's B to the 6th power. A to the second times A, that's A to the 3rd, then times the C, and it's to a negative 2. Now that I've cleaned this all up, I'm going to rewrite it. Instead of saying negative 2, I'm going to say to the negative 1 times 2, because negative 2 is the same as negative 1 times 2. This negative 1 means do the reciprocal of this. In other words, take everybody and flip them. So what's in the bottom comes to the top, and what's in the top, the B to the 6th, goes to the bottom. I've now taken care of that negative 1, the reciprocal, so I just got to square it. So now what we have is we have A to the 3rd C times over B to the 6th times itself again. And that then will give us A to the 3rd times A to the 3rd, that's AAA, that's A to the 6th. C times C, that's C squared. In the bottom you have B, 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 all that, and B, B, B. So how many do you have? You have 12. There's your final answer. That complicated thing simply simplifies to this. Much cleaner down here, isn't it? Take your time with what you're doing. Clean up the inside first, then deal with the negative 2 on the outside by changing it to a negative 1 times 2. That negative 1 tells us to take everything here and flip. Whoever was in the top goes to the bottom, and the stuff that was in the bottom now goes to the top. Then I square it. Multiply it by itself is what squaring means. And there's your final answer for problem 17.